Hello student leaders and welcome to the Planning Programs Virtually module. Building community in a time of COVID-19. It is no surprise to anyone by now that our lives have significantly changed since last year this time around. COVID-19 has limited human interaction, and this year we will be conducting programming almost 100% virtually. As student leaders, we have a responsibility to continue to build community virtually and to find innovative ways to do outreach to our residents. Virtual, hybrid, and drop-off programming. We will explore 4 different ideas of programming, 1 fully virtual, 2 hybrid approaches, and 1 drop-off. Fully in-person programming will be on hold until further notice. Skribbl.io, or also known as Skribblio. It's virtual. Skribblio is an online drawing guessing game where you can play with your residents as a virtual game night. Here's a little image. Here you see my name, Antonio the Great. All you have to do is select play, create a private room, and you can send the link to your residents so they can play. The next one is Netflix Watch Party. This is a hybrid model. The hybrid approach comes in the form of you supplying popcorn or sealed snacks for residents. We typically schedule the watch party, and a few moments before it begins, we leave the snacks in the main lobby for residents to grab with hand sanitizer for them to sanitize their hands before grabbing the snacks. I will emphasize the need for the snacks to be individually sealed. We unfortunately cannot give any opened items to residents at this time. If students don't have Netflix, you can also use present mode on Google Hangouts to show the program to those on the call. And here's all you have to do is go to netflixparty.com and download the app. Virtual paint night, hybrid model. The hybrid approach comes in the form of you supplying all the painting needs for your residents. Things like paint, brushes, canvas, etc. We typically schedule the Google Hangouts, and a few moments before it begins, we leave the supplies and snacks in the main lobby for residents to grab with hand sanitizer for them to sanitize their hands before grabbing their snacks and supplies. I will emphasize the need for the snacks to be individually sealed. We unfortunately cannot give any opened items to residents at this time. Residents can then log into the Google Hangouts and show off their painting progress and chat with each other. Goodie bag, drop-off programming. For this program, you can create a goodie bag for your residents and you can drop them off on their door handle with a note of encouragement and a QR code to schedule a one-on-one with you via Google Hangouts. Get creative with it. Now I'm going to show you how to use Google Calendar to create Google Hangouts for your residents to meet over the camera. Some of you may be well versed with this already, and some of you may still be new to it. So I'm just going to go ahead and walk you through. I'm going to show you how to hide guests. That way residents are not seeing each other's emails. That way we're protecting their privacy per FERPA regulations. If they want to go ahead and exchange their emails, that's completely fine, but let them take initiative in exchanging them. We don't want to just put their information out there without their consent. So let's begin. Let's say I want to start on October 2nd, which is a Friday, and I want to do a program. Let's say I'm going to put it from 6 to 8 p.m. Let's do virtual paint. Oops, paint night. Great. Now we go more options, open it up, guest, and you can see, I'm going to use Roberto for the meantime. You can put Roberto, I'll put like Courtney, I won't send them the invite. You can put guests can invite others. If they want to invite someone else within their floor, within another building, they can do so as well, so long as they're residents. That way we don't have folks that are not part of the residence halls chiming in. If residents want to do that independently, they're welcome to do so. But if we are doing a program, we should really stick with residents of the residence hall only. So you want to hide guests. So you put see guest lists, you unclick that one, and they are not able to see the guests. So when they go to it, it's going to show in this area that guests are hidden, so they don't have the ability to see that. But for me, for my sake, I'm going to leave it clicked on because I want my colleagues to see who's on. However, if you're going to be working with residents, you just go ahead and unclick that. If you want to unclick invite others, you can also do that. If guests, you also want to unclick modify event, that way no one has the ability to modify it. And then you can add some description. You can put the link here. Most of the times, the Google Meet is already going to be pre-filled for up to 250 participants. So you don't need to worry about that. So essentially, once you're done with this, when adding all the guests, you hit save and it automatically sends an email to the residents or to whoever you have as guests, letting them know that they've been invited on October 2nd from 6 to 8 p.m. To this virtual paint night. And all they have to do is open their calendar, hit join with me, Google Meet, and it automatically sends them to the Google Meet. Please let me know if you have any questions or contact your supervisor to help you out with this process. I'm also happy to answer any questions. Feel free to send me an email, okay? All right, let's move on. Thank you for watching. Please reach out to your supervisor if you have any lingering questions on anything I just covered in this presentation. Have a great day.